Welcome to Mathematics. Today we are going to see about the histogram. Before that, we can make the quick recap of line graph. Previous video, line graph is a way of displaying the changes of small changes of the particle moving from a 1 seconds to 50 seconds. These changes can be seen clearly by the line graph by plotting it and joining the line. We can easily recognize that particle traveled and the particles traveled by the small changes, that is velocity changes. And you for the detailed video, see my previous video. Today we are going to see histogram. Histogram means a graphical tool used in a statistic to visualize the frequency distribution of continuous numerical data. Histogram, when you have to use the lot of data, it becomes messy. Many dots sits on the top each other, so you cannot see the real pattern. A histogram fixes by putting the data into groups. This is called bins. Histogram shows the data into a bins and showing how many values are in the each groups. By looking at the shape of the histogram, you can understand how your data behaves. You can see it looks like normal distribution or exponential something else. If the histogram is too small, the values won't fit into your learn very useful, but it becomes very big. Data becomes too simple, important details will disappear. Okay, to draw histogram, we need to find the frequency density of each class interval. So D is equal to F by W is the formula for the histogram to draw a histogram graph. Okay, for example, calculate the frequency of random interval from the histogram. Estimate the number of students between 12 to 14 years old who participate in the research studies. Let's see. Answer: frequency density for student aged between 12 to 14 old is same. How he is saying this? Because 12 to 14 has the same frequency 6. The frequency density for interval is D is equal to 0.6. W is equal to 14 minus 12. That is 14 minus 12 is 2. Calculate the frequency. We have frequency density formula D is equal to F by W. We know that density is 6 and W is equal to 2. Substituting the values in a given formula, we know that D is equal to 6 and F we don't know F. So put that F is F and W is equal to 2. Taking the F in left side and taking a 6 on right side, we get F is equal to 6 into 2 is 12. Frequency of a student 12 to 14 years old in study the research center when the frequency of F is equal to 12. What is a histogram? Histogram, when you have a lot of data, it shows very messy, and if we if we arrange a lot of things in a small box, it makes very messy. So if you want to keep that all things in the same box, means you have to partition it for small things in a small rack. Make it partition. That partition here, that histogram says partition name is bins. Make that partition to see clearly and make the decision clarity. That decision is called the histogram. That makes the decision easily. So you have to do that. Selecting the bin rightly is very important. Histogram fixes by putting the data into a groups and showing how many values are in each group. Okay, thank you.